Hi, friends. Hello again. Mr. Hoy here with another story time. Today I'm going to read Officer Buckle and Gloria. And this is another Caldecott Medal winner. See the medal right there? That means this book was awarded a medal because it's really quite good. And this is one of my daughter's favorites. Peggy Rathman wrote the book. And it looks like she also drew the pictures. So very good. Now, the first page here, you'll notice there's some badges. Right there, see? And those badges have words on them saying, say no to, never sit too close to the television, never eat mayonnaise that's been sitting in the sun, obey all traffic signs, never tilt your chair back on two legs. Oh, that's a very important one. Don't do that. Never bother a big dog while it's eating. Never accept rides from strangers. Never put anything in your ear. So those are all different rules. And I guess we'll find out why that's there. And then you can see over here, there's a dedication. I'll read that to you. For Bimbo and Skippy and the people they loved, and for Crosby, who loves everybody, but especially Laura Jean. Okay, so let's begin and find out what this all means. All right, now here's a big picture right here. It carries on to the other page. Why is he falling over, you might ask? Well, look at that chair. What do you think he was doing? Let's see. Officer Buckle knew more safety tips than anyone else in Knappville. Every time he thought of a new one, he thumbtacked it to his bulletin board. Safety tip number 77. Never stand on a swivel chair. See, he was standing on a swivel chair. That's not good. Never listen to music too loud. Never swim in a storm sewer. Well, I would hope no one would do that. Never do tricks on the monkey bars without someone to catch you. Never roll around in poison ivy. Never sit too close to the TV. Never stand up in a bus while it's moving. So a bunch of different ones. Never play with spray paint. Okay. All right, so Officer Buckle shared his safety tips with the students at Knappville School. Nobody ever listened, and sometimes there was snoring. That's kind of rude. Afterward, it was business as usual. Mrs. Topple, the principal, took down the welcome banner. Never stand on a swivel chair, said Officer Buckle. But Mrs. Topple didn't hear him. And what is she doing? She's standing on a swivel chair. Huh. I don't know. That doesn't look safe. Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of stuff going on. Look at the background. The kid's getting hit in the head with a book. Somebody fell at the water fountain because there's too much water. They slipped and fell. Oh, man. No wonder he has so many tips. Then one day, Knappville's police department bought a police dog named Gloria. When it was time for Officer Buckle to give the safety speech at the school, Gloria went along. Children, this is Gloria, announced Officer Buckle. Gloria obeys my commands. Gloria, sit. And Gloria sat. Officer Buckle gave safety tip number 1. Keep your shoelaces tied. The children sat up and stared. They're paying attention. Officer Buckle checked to see if Gloria was sitting at attention. She was. Safety tip number 2, said Officer Buckle. Always wipe up spills before someone slips and falls. The children's eyes popped. Officer Buckle checked in on Gloria again. Good dog, he said. Officer Buckle thought of a safety tip he had discovered that morning. You notice something behind Officer Buckle there? The dog's, Gloria's standing up. She's doing some kind of trick here. But every time that Officer Buckle turns around, she's standing at attention. Never leave a thumbtack where you might sit on it. The audience roared. What's Gloria doing now? Officer Buckle grinned. He said the rest of the tips with plenty of expression. The children clapped their hands and cheered. Some of them laughed until they cried. Officer Buckle was surprised. He had never noticed how funny safety tips could be. After this safety speech, there wasn't a single accident. The next day, an enormous envelope arrived at the police station. Not an elephant. That was a mistake. An envelope. It was stuffed with thank you letters from the students at Napville School. Every letter had a drawing of Gloria on it. Officer Buckle thought the drawing showed a lot of information. One of them said, "Dear Gloria and Officer Buckle, thanks for coming to our school. You are nice. Your friend, George. I like dogs and safety. Your friend, Andrew. Here is a picture of Gloria. Come back soon. Thank you for coming to our school to teach us safety. I enjoyed the safety tips. I like you." Wow, look at all those letters. His favorite letter was written on a star-shaped piece of paper. It said, "You and Gloria make a good team. Your friend Claire. P.S. I always wear a crash helmet. Safety tip number 7. Wow, the kids are really paying attention. Officer Buckle was thumbtacking Claire's letter to his bulletin board when the phone started ringing. Grade schools, high schools, and daycare centers were calling about the safety speech. "Officer Buckle," they said, "our students want to hear your safety tips, and please bring along that police dog." Wow, what a difference Gloria's made, huh? Officer Buckle told his safety tips to 313 schools. Everywhere he and Gloria went, children sat up and listened. After every speech, Officer Buckle took Gloria out for ice cream. Officer Buckle loved having a buddy. Ice cream, that's a nice treat. Then one day, a television news team videotaped Officer Buckle in the State College auditorium. Wow, look at all those people. When he finished safety tip number 99, "Do not go swimming during electrical storms," the students jumped to their feet and applauded. "Bravo! Bravo!" they cheered. Officer Buckle bowed again and again. That night, Officer Buckle watched himself on the 10 o'clock news. The next day, the principal of Napville School telephoned the police station. "Good morning, Officer Buckle. It's time for our safety speech." Officer Buckle frowned. "I'm not giving any more speeches. Nobody looks at me anyway." "Oh," said Mrs. Topple. "Well, how about Gloria? Can she come?" Oh, he must have seen it on TV, huh? Someone else from the police station gave Gloria a ride to the school. Gloria sat on stage looking lonely. Then she fell asleep. So did the audience. After Gloria left, Napville School had its biggest accident ever. Oh my goodness. I wonder what that accident was. It started with a puddle of banana pudding. Splat, splatter, sploosh. Everyone slid smack into Mrs. Topple, who screamed and let go of her hammer. Wow! Look at that. Remember, I'll go back to that page. Kids are all sleeping. And right down there, that's the culprit right there. That's what started it all. That banana pudding. And then that banana pudding became this. The next morning, a pile of letters arrived at the police station. Every letter had a drawing of the accident. Officer Buckle was shocked. At the bottom of the pile was a note written on a paper star. Officer Buckle smiled. The note said, "Gloria missed you yesterday. Your friend Claire. Don't worry, I was wearing my helmet. Safety tip number 7. See, the hammer, the hammer is falling on her head, but she has the helmet on, so that's good. So all those letters right there, all those letters. Gloria gave Officer Buckle a big kiss on the nose. Officer Buckle gave Gloria a nice pat on the back. Then Officer Buckle thought of his best safety tip ever. Safety tip number 101. Always stick with your buddy. So there they are. Friends again. Because both Gloria and Officer Buckle realize that you can't do it alone. Right? Officer Buckle did it alone, and the kids were bored to tears. And then Gloria came along, and everybody loved it. But then Gloria tried to do it on her own, and again, the kids were bored with tears. They were a team. They needed to be together. That's what teamwork's all about, my friends. I hope you enjoyed Officer Buckle and Gloria. It's a fun little book, and that's our story for today. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye now.